I guess.
Yeah,
Last
yeah.
time when we met.
Yeah, we met.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been more than even. I talked to you in the month of October, I think.
October. Oh my God. Then obviously it's around 6 months, more than six
Yeah,
months.
yeah, yeah. But in that time, I did not have any channel. And recently I have
Okay.
created, it's been 4 months.
4 months. Okay. How's the channel performing?
Yeah, it's going good. Actually, now I'm learning more.
You're learning more?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm learning more
Cool.
after
How's your
completion.
English practice?
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good now.
Okay.
Yeah. So, good
Cool.
afternoon.
Cool.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, we can start the conversation. Do you
Yeah.
want me to introduce myself?
Yes, yes, sir.
Sure. Sure. Let me introduce myself. Yeah. Obviously, you know my name, Ramachandran. I'm from Tamil Nadu, and I'm an English learner. I've been learning English for around 4.5 years, and I also have a YouTube channel where I post my English-related videos, and as well as I'm a software engineer. So that's pretty much about me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Obviously, it means I know more about you through your channel.
Okay.
Yeah, first, thank you. But for viewers, obviously, thank you for introducing yourself. And now, ball is in my court. So,
Okay.
yeah, as you already know my name, I am Lalita. I was born and raised in Uttarakhand.
Now
And
you're living in Delhi, right?
yeah, yeah, but it's been 6 years. My
Okay.
husband is working here. So that's why we are living here in Noida.
Noida.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I have done my,
I,
yeah, sorry.
sorry?
Sorry, I have done my master in English literature, and after that, I did B.Ed. I was a teacher. I used to teach in a school, but now I have created my channel with the name of Let's Learn and Grow Together with Lalita, where I upload English related
Okay.
content. And now I have started teaching also. I teach online.
Wow, that's cool, ma'am. I mean, you teach online means how do you get the students? Do you have a
No,
website or
no, through
through your
YouTube.
YouTube channel?
Yes, YouTube channel.
Okay, cool,
Yeah,
cool. That's great.
yeah. But
Actually, I
yeah,
let
some learners I have six learners. I have
five,
started.
6 learners. Okay, you just started.
Yeah.
Like you started very small. Actually, that's good to start very small in the beginning, and then once you once we find out our mistakes and we correct it, we learn how to do it. Then we can make it into a bigger thing. So
Hmm.
that's good.
Yeah.
So how many students you usually take?
In one batch, one or sometime two, not more than two now I'm taking. And most of the
Okay.
time, two.
Okay, just two students. Okay, so mostly you're focusing on speaking practice then.
Yes, speaking practice, speaking
Wow.
pronunciation. It's all related to
Hmm.
language. But more focus actually the people who are taking classes. So obviously their motto and their purpose also to upgrade their skill.
Okay.
And I'm also a learner. I'm also learning. So whatever I have learned, so just I try to give them. So
Cool, cool, cool.
yeah, so that's why,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
So how is it going? So how many batches have you completed so far?
Actually, recently I have started. It's been 3 months.
Oh,
So yeah, so they have started, and still we are going on because
it's
it's not
still
a
the
one
same
day.
batch.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Yeah.
So normally in these websites and these English trainers, they have a batch for 2 months.
Hmm.
For every 2 months they change the batch. Like
Hmm.
I mean, in 16 days, they will be able to speak a little bit of English.
Hmm.
There won't be any huge improvement because just 1 hour of practice and you're not going to talk for the full 1 hour in that also.
Hmm.
So, so that's what they do.
Hmm. Hmm. Actually, it takes
So that's
time.
why,
Yeah.
yeah,
Even learning a language or even any skill. Here I'm talking about the English language. So it takes donkey years, month of Sundays.
right.
Very long time. It's not means we can learn in 3 months or 6 months. It depends how much time we are spending with this language.
Correct.
And
So
wait,
that 1 hour training coaching class is not going to help us. We have to do speaking practice and other practices even when we are not attending the coaching class, like every
yes,
day, at least for 2 hours.
yes, more than actually how much time we are
Yeah,
investing. So we are learning in a better way
right, right, right.
because the people we
That's
are
great,
living in
ma'am.
India. Yeah, because the people we are living in India. So our environment, most of the time we are getting or we speak in our native language. It's good to speak our native
Mm,
language to communicate with the people, but for learning this language because this language is the need of the hour.
right, right, right.
So
That's cool.
So it's important to indulge ourselves or engross ourselves such kind of environment.
Yeah. I will ask you one thing that I've heard recently that in Delhi they are actually not allowing any vehicles that are older than 10
Mm.
years. Is that
Yes,
true?
yes, yes, yes. It is true actually because of the pollution and
Oh.
not pollution. Obviously, it's a big reason.
So if I buy a
And
vehicle
yeah,
and I can use it only for 10 years in Delhi.
10 years. Actually, the main thing is Delhi and Noida. It's a IT hub, and people are.
Okay.
It's very difficult to live here because everybody have their own car.
Yeah.
They want to prefer to hardly people they do carpooling here. Everybody wants to go.
Hmm.
So it's very difficult means to go and to reach. Every time we get lot of traffic jam.
Traffic jam. It's
Yeah.
because yeah, most of the IT people they all have car.
Yes. They're all.
Car is their first thing that they buy once they
Yes.
get salary.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And yeah, it's a culture also. Such kind of culture from
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
and need also. Some people
That's
they
right. I mean, car has become a need nowadays. A lot of people saying that why do you need car? Why don't you go by bus? I mean, how long we have to go by bus? At
hmm.
one point of time, we have to move to the next level, right?
Yes, yes. People actually they want their own comfort. The main reason is that.
Yeah,
And suppose you want to go to your you want to reach your office, so every time you cannot get the bus. They have different kind
correct.
of facility, and now people are using less public services.
And also, I have a question. See, for example, Delhi is a city. We have Mumbai, that is a bigger city than Delhi, and we
Hmm.
have Bangalore, Chennai. These cities are very bigger than Delhi, and air pollution is not very much, in these cities.
Hmm.
Even in these cities, also crores of cars, crores of vehicles are
Hmm.
passing by every day.
Hmm.
I mean, why not? Why are you blaming only the vehicles? So that's the question I have, with the government or anyone.
Yes.
Why we blame the vehicles? Why
Yeah.
not we
I was also
actually
thinking the same at that time.
yeah,
Why only the vehicles?
yeah, because
There are
every city has vehicles,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
If vehicles are the only thing that gives the pollution,
yeah.
then we have to ban it for every city. So
Yes,
in Delhi, the problem is something different. You're
yes.
not able to
But
control
government,
the
yeah,
stubble burning and all those stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but government do not want to take the right action at the right means, so that's why they are doing in that way because government has a different
yeah,
kind of responsibility, many things.
because the common citizen is very easy for them.
Yes,
We just buy a car for 5 lakh rupees, we take
yes,
a loan.
take
That
yeah,
car would be around 5 years old when
yes,
we buy it. So
yeah,
we can use it only for 5 years. So
yeah,
that's really not good.
yes. And for middle class people, it's very difficult to change a car in every 10 years. After 10 years,
Yeah.
so that's why they know
You
that.
know what?
Yeah.
Actually, we middle class people, we don't actually change the car. We use the same car for a long time.
Yes, yes,
My father still has his old scooter. He's
yes.
been, using that scooter for 30 years now.
Yes, yes. And we for
Yeah.
us, it's kind of emotion also. It's not only our car,
Yeah.
scooty or something. It's our emotion. We attach to with it. So sometimes we feel like that now we don't need it, but still we do not sell it
Yeah.
because of
The
the
reason why
emotion.
I asked you this question is yesterday I came to know about this news. I didn't know this for a long time. This happened last month itself. I didn't know this. So yesterday my friend told me like we have a car that is Mercedes
Yeah.
that comes around 55 lakhs or something.
Yes. Yes.
It's for sale for 4 lakhs.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I asked him, come on, bro. I mean, this model comes around 50 lakhs and they are selling it only for 4 lakhs. Why? What's wrong with the car? He said it's a Delhi car. They are selling it in here for a lower
Mm-hmm.
price because the car's age is around 10 years. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
end in another few months.
Mm-hmm.
So they cannot use it in Delhi anymore.
So many people
That's
they
too
are
much. Yeah,
yes.
you're buying a car for 50 lakhs and you're selling it for 5 lakhs.
Hmm.
That's too much. Just because of the government, not because of the car. The car is still very good condition.
Yes, yes, yes. And so many people are doing nowadays, and it's very difficult for them to buy a customer, to get a customer
Hmm.
whom they are going to sell.
Yeah,
So it's very difficult. So that's why obviously they are
it's very
trying to,
difficult.
yeah, they are
I
trying to.
think Delhi has is becoming a place where normal people cannot live. Only rich people can live.
Actually, Delhi is a place which I observe or which I feel here means each and every people type of people they can live. It's good for means
Okay.
means if somebody is earning means less, so they can also survive here because they have here in Delhi there are different kind of markets. Not only
Yeah,
mall,
I understand.
yeah. not only mall, and with a very short span of time and very distance, so they can get the different kind of markets where they can easily get the things in a nominal price. So that's why it's,
Okay.
yeah, so that's why people are living here. That this is the reason there are a lot of pollution and population also.
Population is the main reason.
Yes,
Everybody is coming into the
yes,
place, then there won't be any proper waste management.
yes,
There will be pollution, a lot of constructions, stubble burning, and
yes.
finally you blame everything on vehicles.
Vehicles, yeah, and every class
Yeah.
people they can live here and survive here. People who are
Okay.
coming from the villages and people they are coming from the different cities here, so both can survive. So that's why this is the main reason. Here you
Mm.
can survive with at any cost, whatever you are earning.
With any,
Yeah, so you can
yeah,
manage schools, everything, and people
you
are
can get a
managing.
house for per month 2,000 rupees. You can get a house for even 2 lakh rupees.
Yes,
With
every
any money you can survive in
survive.
Delhi. That's what
Yeah,
you're saying.
this is
Yeah.
the biggest reason people are living here, and there are lot of pollution and population. The main reason is population. Because of the
Population.
pollution, obviously, because of the population, pollution is increasing day by day, and IT companies are there. It's IT hub, manufacturing,
Mm-hmm.
because people are working here. So
All
this
right.
is also a biggest reason of
So
pollution.
how far this Noida is from actual Delhi?
Actually, it's border. I mean, Noida comes in UP. It's a different state.
Okay.
And Delhi is a different, and
So
Delhi is
like
different.
what would be the distance between these two places?
Actually, it depends nowadays on and traffic. But almost, if suppose if I go from here from my home to reach Delhi, it takes almost 2 hour, 2 to 3 hour. But it depends
Okay.
which time we are going. But at least 2 to 3 hour.
2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
So 2 to 3 hours means I think will it come around 20, 30
Yes,
kilometers with
20,
the
30
traffic
kilometers.
it
Yeah,
takes?
because of the
Yeah.
traffic. Yeah,
Because of the traffic, it takes around two
that takes.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even in Bangalore also it's similar. For to cross around 15 kilometers, you would have to spend around half an hour, sorry, 1.5 an hour
Hmm.
in traffic jam.
Now in Bangalore also, people are facing the same problem.
Bangalore, people are facing this problem for a long time. The traffic
Hmm.
jam is a huge thing in Bangalore.
Hmm.
Bangalore has only two problems. One is traffic jam, and the second one is water. Now it
Hmm.
doesn't have any water at all. The
Hmm.
groundwater is, it's getting over. It's no more. You cannot
Hmm.
get groundwater everywhere
Hmm.
because people have already sucked out all the water from the land. Now it's not anywhere. So you have to get the water from nearby lakes. That's not even there in Bangalore. It's very far from Bangalore.
Hmm.
And because of the poor waste management, people dump the waste in the lakes, and the lakes are burning now because of high methane.
Hmm. People
Yeah.
actually
So
they are very educated, but still we still at this point of time we have to face such kind of problems. And
yeah, we
we,
call ourselves educated, but still, I don't think we are literate maybe, but we are not educated at all. We don't know how to treat the environment.
hmm.
Even let me tell you something. The people who goes to other countries, I mean, in the Indians who goes to other countries, they follow their law. They try to be very clean. They
Hmm.
don't put any trash in the public. But in here, they are taking the advantage of the system because the government doesn't care about the government doesn't have proper waste management. So
Hmm.
they really take advantage of it, and they just throw the trash everywhere wherever they want to do.
Yes, yes. And
So
we
that's the
people,
problem
when
in
we
here.
go outside, so we praise them, how clean it is, how clean the
Yeah,
roads are. But in our country, we even suppose we, if not in our home, just we go outside, we just throw the garbage or the litters anywhere. It's very common in
right.
because of even though we all are educated, but
Yeah.
still we people are doing, and responsibility obviously
Still
government.
we are doing
Yeah.
because we are lazy and we are too comfortable for doing it.
Hmm.
And I will tell you one thing that this thing recently happened. This video became viral.
Hmm.
So what happened? This happened in Canada. This was an Indian woman. I don't know. She must be around 40 years old. It's an Indian woman. She was walking along the road in Canada, and suddenly she spits on the streets. With
Because
that something they eat, right? Some
yeah, yeah.
vodka or something. They eat, and she spat on the street, and this Canadian guy, he filmed everything in his camera phone, and he asked her like, why would you do such a thing? Why would you spit on the street?
Yes.
This is a public place. And she says, I'll call the police. You go, I call the police. Something like that, she says. So this video has become viral. So that's why they are trolling all the Indians for doing such things. Even in Britain also, the places, in London, the places only we Indians stay, those places have become so garbage, so full of trash everywhere.
Hmm.
So I think it's in our DNA, I guess. Wherever we go, we make that place a mess.
Mess. Yeah.
Even though we are educated, we are well mannered, still we are doing this thing.
Hmm. Because which actually what happens now, we are habitual to do it. Here we are doing,
Habitual.
nobody is scolding us, nobody is rebuking us, and we know that we are quite comfortable. And gradually
Yeah.
we go some another places, so we all do the same thing because it's is in our habit. And now
Right,
some
right, right.
people
It
are
will
very
take at
aware.
least one generation.
And now this generation is quite aware, and we are
Yeah.
passing such kind of things to our kids also. But obviously, it's still it will take time.
It will take time. It will take a long time
Yeah.
because it's not about just one generation. It's based on various factors. It's based
Hmm.
on your background, where you come from, how you take care of the environment, are your family educated, and all those stuff are there.
Hmm.
Within maybe after 30, 40 years, Indians will become very good citizen,
Hmm.
with good civic
Yes.
sense.
Yes.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it's our responsibility as a teacher, as a mother, or as a family members. It's our responsibility to teach them. And firstly, we have to do them. We should do so that
We have to
we
do
should
it.
not even not teach them. They observe. Our kids, they are
Right.
observing us, what we are doing. We
Right,
should
ma'am.
tell
Right. That's
them.
true.
Yeah,
We
we
should
should
be the
tell them.
example for our children.
Yeah, we should tell them. Means how we can means help natures, and how we can connect with the natures. What is the importance of the nature? It's not only about the books. In our books, like the in EVS books, there are a lot of chapters related to the nature. Everything surrounded
Yeah.
us, like trees, birds, everything is a nature, and they know the definition of a nature.
Ecosystem.
But what is
Yeah.
the actual nature? Nature is this
I
means
understand.
they know the definition, they know the whatever it is in our surrounding, like either it is a tree, either it is a bird, and either a cloud, so they all are the part of nature. This is the definition they know very well, everybody. But what is the
Yeah.
actual relation, actual emotion with the nature?
Right, right. They have only theoretical knowledge, but the thing is, they really
Not
don't care
practical.
about it. Nobody cares about the environment. They think
Mm.
it's okay.
Yes.
You know what? Recently, this thing happened in my city. Actually, they were about to build a house. Okay, there is a land. The land is very close to the lake.
Hmm.
Okay, so what happened? The lake's water has drained into the underground of the land. So they are going to build a house. So they were digging up the land.
Hmm.
When they dig up the land, you know what? They found lot of this plastic waste. The wrappers. We use the
Hmm.
plastic bags, right? They
Every.
found tons of plastic bags everywhere, and the water didn't go inside the mud. The water didn't go inside the underground, so it
Hmm.
was staying there on the surface.
Hmm.
Like because of the plastic
With the
bags, the
plastic.
plastic
Hmm.
bags didn't allow them to.
Hmm. Hmm.
It didn't act like a sponge,
Hmm.
so they didn't build the house. So
Hmm.
they dug up fully, like for around 10 feet, they dug up and then they put around 10 loads of mud in it. And then they built the house on top of it.
Hmm. Actually, we are very
It's because
habitual
of
to
the
do that.
wastage.
Yeah, as an Indian, we are very habitual to use plastic bags. Even though government is trying to ban it, but still, it's our responsibility. Government is taking action at
Yeah.
the time.
We cannot blame the government for each and everything.
Yes, we
This is
cannot.
in our hands.
Yes,
If
this is
100 crore people are using plastic bags, how can a government can control them?
yes, yes, yes. Even government is
Yeah.
doing, but still, in Indian people, it is in our blood, and we are very habitual to do it. So we try to find some another ways.
Yeah.
We do not want to stop here. We just try to find some another way so that we can use it, because
I'll
very.
tell you one thing. In Tamil Nadu, in my city also, there are a lot of small shops are there, like grocery shops and all
Hmm.
those shops where they give everything on the plastic bags, the
Hmm.
carry bag that we are using. And the government has banned it already. and if they get caught, they will be charged 5,000 rupees
Hmm.
as a fine.
Hmm.
The government has banned it, but still they are using it. I asked one of my friend's friend, he is a shop owner. I don't know whether he works in the shop or he's the owner of the shop. I don't know that. So he told me like we give some amount to the whoever comes and checks the police
Yes.
people or someone. We give some amount as a bribe, so they leave it. So we can use this plastic bags.
Hmm. Same.
So that's what
Hmm.
they're doing.
Yeah, that's why they are trying to find another way. That's what I'm saying. And it's happening not only
Yeah,
in Tamil Nadu, in every part of India. And
yeah.
everybody is aware. Everybody knows. You want to talk?
Who's that?
Hello. He's my son. Actually, I have a son.
Hello.
Yeah. How are you?
Wow, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you? What's your name?
My name is Nakshatra Joshi.
Nakshatra Joshi. Wow, that's a nice name.
Thank you.
So you're a nakshatra?
Yes.
You're a star?
Yes.
Okay. Which star?
Little star. Little.
Oh, cool. That's cool. Nice, nice. Okay, so what are you studying actually? Which class are you?
I am in second grade.
Second grade. Oh, that's cool. So today is your holiday?
Yes, Saturday, Sunday is my holiday.
Okay. So what do you usually do on weekends, like on Saturday and Sunday? Do you play?
I play 2 3 hours.
Okay.
The,
Then?
only I do only 1 hour study. Then
Okay.
then
1 hour you're studying. Oh my God, that's too much, right?
1 hour study is too much. Yes.
Yeah. 1 hour. Even on weekends also they are asking you to study. Cool, cool. Nice, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, I have a son actually
Do
since
you have
morning he
any
was playing.
questions?
Yeah, since
Oh,
morning
yeah.
he was playing. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
since morning he was playing?
yeah. Since morning he was playing. 8:30, 8:30 to 11:30.
2 hours. Oh, that's 4 hours, right?
3 hours. Yeah,
3 hours. Three
yeah,
hours. Okay.
yeah. He already played. 2 hours.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know. Actually, your video gets stuck here and there sometimes.
Still
Don't know what's the problem. No, now it's fine.
okay.
Sometimes it gets stuck. Your screen gets frozen.
Yeah,
Yeah, now it's perfect.
yeah. I want to
Okay.
ask. Yeah, I want to ask means as a English learner because obviously you are a learner also and you are working on your channel. What is the right approach? Means how we can add more value in people's life because now obviously we are working. So what is the right approach? What you feel because you are working here since a very long time.
People's life.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a very big question. Actually, I never thought about it. And also, I don't want to influence anyone's life. I don't want to create any impact in anyone's life.
Yeah.
So I'm more like, how do I say? I don't want to disturb others. Whatever you want to do, you do.
Yeah.
Okay, this is working for me. I'm doing this. That's all.
No. I'm asking like as a learner or as a teacher, like you are learning here and since a very long time you are working and you are learning and now you already means improved a lot, which I can see. And
Hmm.
so that's why I'm asking in that perspective.
Oh, in
Yeah.
in English, you're asking.
Yeah. Means how we can add
Okay,
value. Yeah.
add value in the sense the same thing. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
We all have to do the practice, but I would tell you consistency is really
Hmm.
important. I think, okay, I will give the suggestion to everyone, to all the English learners.
Hmm.
All the English learners should start a YouTube channel.
Hmm.
That I can tell very confidently, not because to make money, not because
Hmm.
to get fame or anything. You can use YouTube as a tracker for your
Hmm.
English. Like you
Hmm.
can actually track your progress. Where
Hmm.
you make conversational videos every day, you upload them every day, and you can compare your videos. Okay, this happened. This video I made with him 6 months ago. I was not speaking very good, but
Yes.
the recent video I spoke really good, so I have improved. So you can actually see your progress
Yes.
with the YouTube.
Actual progress.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
how.
the reason why I said this because I have done it. I mean, I didn't try doing it. Actually, I have done it. Now, when I check my older videos, I sound like in my older videos I didn't speak very good, but now I think I've improved a little bit because for 1 year we've
Yes,
been talking and doing conversation, right? So obviously we'll improve.
yes.
So I have improved. I can see my improvement. Still in the go. I'm not yet there. Maybe in another 6 months I will improve a lot. I don't know.
Actually, it's a journey. It's not a destination. Every means after 6 months, we feel okay.
Yeah,
Now we have to reach at that level. Now we have to. It's every means it's we cannot end this journey. It's a
yeah.
yeah
Learning language is a journey. It's not a goal or
destination.
destination.
Yeah,
Okay, once you make this much money, you're finished. It's
no,
not
no,
like
no.
that.
Yeah.
Learning a language is like it's a lifetime goal. It will
Hmm.
take years.
Yeah.
Once you
And
mastered it,
yes.
yep,
And today, whatever we are learning, and we forgot something, so we have to revise it again. And then we have to take
yeah.
both the things all together. Then we have to go forward, which I can feel now.
I'll tell you one thing. Yesterday I was cleaning my room and I found out a very old notebook that I used to write a few years ago. I wrote down many vocabularies in that notebook.
Yes.
I have taken notes, but I don't remember any of them now. So
Yes.
when I opened that notebook, I was seeing those words looked very new to me.
Yeah.
Like I had learned it years ago, but still I forgot most of them.
Yeah. Because we are not
So if
using.
you're out of touch, yeah, if
Hmm.
you're not using, because if you're out of touch, that's all you will lose it.
Hmm.
Because language, you need to do this every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Different parts, articles, pronunciation, grammar, English,
Yeah,
vocabulary, phrases, and with the practice also. So not only one aspect,
right.
a lot of aspect, and we have to cover all the aspects so that we can become better and better.
Yeah. Fluency, I mean, I think fluency is okay as long as you're doing speaking practice regularly, you will get fluency. But remembering vocabulary, that's a very difficult thing because
Hmm.
the if you don't, I mean, you have to use all the words that you had learned.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you won't be able to remember any of the words.
Yes.
If
Yes.
you're
At
not
least.
using it, then that's all. Within just 2, 3 weeks, you'll forget.
Yes. Yes. Means it's very important to use it and throw it in a conversation or to someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a difficult thing that I'm facing because every time, I try to make the situation to use that word,
Yeah.
but it doesn't come right
Yeah.
usually.
Because of lack of
So
practice.
now yeah, I mean, not lack of practice. I know the word, but how do I create a situation to use the word?
That's how I'm
You
saying
cannot
lack of
use all
practice
the
means
words that
at
you
that
had learned,
situation.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lack of
Yeah,
practice means at that situation means if situation was different when we are doing practice, but now at this how to use it practically, pragmatically.
yeah. So you have to tell a story, something happened, and you have to come to that
Mhm.
situation
Yes,
to use that word.
use that
So
word.
I'm like, okay, I'm done with this. I
Yeah,
cannot do
next
this.
level.
Let me
Yeah.
be with my English. Yeah.
But you speak very nicely and speak clearly and nicely. Simple English is also good. Everybody can understand.
Yeah. Well, actually, I mostly focus on simple English. That's
Yeah.
the reason I didn't learn any advanced vocabulary. But now I'm thinking of learning advanced vocabulary, not to use them, but to understand others
Gradually.
gradually. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
that's what it's going.
yeah.
Okay, ma'am, you have any other questions for me?
No, sir. Now I
Okay.
just want to have a conversation with you. It's a very long time. So yeah, so that